Hello, thank you for joining me. You're watching Esther from Stampin' Star Creations. I'm going to be using the Bookcase Builder stamp set today to make a card. I kind of had teenagers in mind when I was making these cards, and I've made one in the lemon lime twist and black combination, and today I thought I'd break out the melon mambo and black. So I know you like your dimensions. So here we go. This is, if you're in the UK, or I think Australia uses the A system for cards. We've got an A6 card, then we've got a 4" by 5 3/4 tomato layer, and then a banner which I've done 4 3/4 and 2 3/4, and I've just used my scissors to snip up the middle and then come in on the sides, and I've embossed that. I've kind of cut out all that process. If you want to know how to do it, then do leave a comment and I can guide you through that another time. Then I cut out a square, and then I realised actually it's easier to have a stitched framelit because it helps to have that guide around the edge. I've just got a fly that's come through my window. It might come in my shot in a minute. Okay, and then this is 1" by 3.5. So that's for the sentiment. Okay, what do we do first? Let's have a think. Okay, let's start with the square. So my idea behind this is inspiration from the Ikea Kallax units that you can get. They've recently changed their name. They were Expedit units. So oops, I don't think my stamp is on straight after all that. Okay, let me just... The best thing to do, if your stamp goes a bit wiggly, just lie it down straight, or just lie it down on your page and then put your block to your stamp, okay? And then you get a straighter line. Okay, let's get stamping. So I'm going to have to stand up for this, use the guide of the stitching to lay down the stamp, then turn it as you go. It's so much easier to stamp horizontally than it is vertically. You might need to take your time on this. I find it easier to do the 3 sides first and then add the top to it. I've gone a little bit skew-iff, but we're just going to carry on. Okay, and then go up the centre and just eyeballing it. You could measure it out, but I kind of couldn't be bothered. There we are, that'll do. Okay, and that gets your shelf unit ready. Okay, then let's get some of the smaller stamps. So I did 50 and 50 with the lamp. So just stamping the I'm hot, it's boiling here, the top half of your stamp in the pink, excuse me, and then the bottom half in your basic black. And you can see exactly where you're stamping. Just make sure you've got good coverage on your stamp. Okay, I'm going to pop that in the top corner. You might need to just come down a little bit because it's a tight fit. It's a very tight fit in that one. And then I'm going to whack in a little storage box in here. Come down a bit anyway. I think it's tempting when you stamp these to go up a little bit and then you're left with like a floating object, whereas don't worry about coming down when you're stamping the image. Let me just think about what I'm doing. Yes, I want this colour. I'm just going to add a little heart into the frame so people have got something to look at. Now the pig on here had punky hair, which was from the plant that you stack in your pot, and I was tempted to give this little pig a fez. So using the little pot, I thought I'd give him a little fez, so I'm going to use the pink. Maybe just do it slightly off to the side, like that. How cute is that? He's got a little hat on. Okay, and then when you go ahead and do your sentiment, I'm using the I love you and all your stuff. I find it easier to stamp in the black first, so you can see when you go to do the shadowing effect, it's easier to see where you're stamping in the next colour. Okay, I'm just going to clean this off and go in with the pink. Just offset it slightly. Just take your time. Okay, that's a bit more offset, but it just gives the impression of a shadow, does your eyes in a little bit. Then, to do down the side of the background card, I've put all my stamps on one block. So this is so much easier when you go to stamp your background, to just be able to do it in one go. I like to do it slightly off the page. That's nice and quick rather than doing it individually. And then I like to move the image up a bit, so then you've got slightly different things on both sides. Okay, and that's ready to put together. I'm just going to clear my desk a bit and then I'll show you the next process. Just going to create a bit of edging and sponge the edge of the pink cardstock before I actually go and stick that down. I've just got a bit of black ink on this. And using my Tombow multi-purpose glue, let's stick that down. Right, then with your sentiment, I'm going to grab some of our metallic thread and wrap it around your fingers, maybe about 5 times or so. What have I done my snips? Oh dear, this is going to be interesting. Okay, bear with me while I find my snips. Okay, then what I'm going to do here is carefully fold it in the centre, then add a glue dot, and I'm going to take it off at a bit of an angle, like so. So it looks nice and messy. Grab some dimensionals. And go ahead and mount that on your card. And there we have it, our Bookcase Builder Kallax card. Thank you ever so much for watching. You've been watching Esther from Stampin' Star Creations. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you want to buy this stamp set or some of the products I've been using, you can head over to my shop at stampinstarcreations.co.uk. Thank you, bye. Oh, do subscribe if you want to catch any more videos. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, or leave a comment down below. Thank you, bye.